Elohimian entry log 13.73581 universal cycles past, galactic cycles 74,823, cycles of Sol 6,4,183,255 cycles completed. Point entry. Lom of the Elohim. Topic: notes and observations on future creation cycles. Our offspring has been designated. The task and the responsibility of the project we are observing on this planet, prepared and organized through principles primarily of oxygen and water. We believe these beings shall come to manage emotional states which are yet to be explored in the universe, and we believe that our offshoots, their sires and parents, in the passage of awareness from one species to another, that these, hailing from the Pleiades and from the star known as Maya, they shall, by them, learn themselves to unite and become whole in their separated ways of self-governance and pride. We see the passage in this creation with clarity, with joy, and with patience. We know that we ourselves will not fully leave this galaxy or section of this universe to go exploring and creating elsewhere before we have seen this project finish itself. We expect satisfying results from our investment of time, will, and love, the force of creation, into these beings, which will come to be again in a few 100 million cycles of their sun or so. This stirring and blending, it pleases us to observe, and we will lend our light to their eyes. Location: the interstellar craft Wing 1. Characters: Ascalon and Mira, beings of the Pleiadean High Command, space-time section orbiting, home star, Maya, stellar age, 8.94 billion cycles. Escalon speaks. I'm disturbed by this. Makes me impatient, frustrated. We must depend on the outcomes of other beings, our slight creations, our small frail friends. May they yet grow to be our replacements in this lineage, which we must pass on to them before we can pass on into the starlight. Our star is becoming old. Maya, she shines still, but she heaves, exasperated. She looks to breathe and swell, her gravity increasing, her size and unpredictable weather. And down there, our home of ancestors past, now a relic, a museum, a dead world, which we can only visit in history, in the past, and as strangers to a strange environment which will no longer hold us or nourish us, banished to our fleets, to our journeys of creation. We wait still until we too can immerse ourselves in the light and travel among stars without craft and become pure energy, pure radiance, and pure mind. This is our fate, and this is the fate of all our line, our kin, our progeny, our spawn. How, then how, dear mirror, can we be sure that this is not in vain? We are not wasting our energy and attention on this solar system and on this earthen world, this foreign globe. Higher primates, I don't know if they will do the trick. Do you think we can make them think? Mirror skin flashes a bright sequence of chromatic flashes, of colorful lights, blinks, emotions, attitudes, thoughts, composites, reflections, and responses summed up in this emission of light. And so, in earthly words and human terms and senses, here is what she spoke in those flashes of light. You never truly really believed in the lineage, did you, Ascalon? Believed in the passage of the ancient line and the completion of the cycle of 12. You long still to be on your own and to shine cold and constant in the sky, never needing again to chase, to look, to take in, to respond, but only to give off. Thereby you seek to extinguish yourself and us. This is not our way, and this is not what we were taught. So as the Elohim founded this, we shall pass it on. The instructions are clear, and we have them here. But these instructions, they're from the last set of beings. What I'm looking at here is the manual of us. So this was written by the Drogoi as they created us, and they were helping themselves to avail themselves of their templates, manners and beings, these shining, bright, flying lizards, these beautiful beings from the red lights of Antares. They gave life to us, and now you are questioning whether or not we shall succeed in passing on that lineage. I'm sure we shall. Brother and friend, I am sure we shall, my fellow. We are meant and tasked with watching over this. And the files are here, and the ancient ones are with us. We can consult them when we want, because they too look upon this pursuit of creation with glee. So as we depart from here to plant the seeds on planet Earth and make man grow from ape, know that we shall return here to Maya, to our home star, to become and one with it. And behold, brother, in the sky, there is the light of Arcturus, leading us and guiding us with their ancient whispers. The impatience you feel, it is theirs, ancient and wise, the first in our line to pass from the hands of the Elohim. They look upon this creation with particular joy. We cannot let them down, can we? We shall not let them down. time-space sequence. 7th density, 8th dimensional, astral, emission, internal communication of a star mind. Astral body, Arcturus. Within here we reside. This light, it nourishes anything it touches, and it speaks to anything it nourishes. And wherever this star is seen, glimmering from afar, our influence is felt, and our wisdom can be grasped. Perfection is a precarious game to play. How long can we suffer this stable delight without seeking to satisfy our curiosities beyond ourselves? Our minds seek to touch everything in the universe. This was our first and singular joy, to see the possibility of difference and partake in it with our senses, to delight in the unfolding cosmos and marvel at its surprising intricacies and its multiplying meanings. This serene mood, we carry it with us wherever we go. And for that reason, you relish in particular those places we see which are in turmoil and tumultuously tumbling with difference, with strife, with antagonism, and therefore with the tensions and potentials of overcoming. And so these beings, we feel our beloved descendants, these beings of the Pleiades, these tall creatures of light emissions, these proud warriors, we feel that their creation will teach us how perfection can be found also in instability and in the balancing act of affection. These beings shall be made of love and with love, and love shall be their fate. And as such, as they are of it, they shall struggle to see it, to find it, and to harness it, because it is their fate and their destiny to overcome this element of themselves, this quality and essence, as we have all done. We have found our purpose, our quality, and the sacred sign of creation written on the inside of our minds and in the memories of our hearts. So we look to earth to see what may come to be